Are you on your phone?
Me?
Yeah,
I'm
we're supposed to start, right?
Oh, right.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah.
I was just looking at some tweets from last
You're
night.
playing that fucking Kardashian game, huh?
No, I wasn't.
You
Should I check on it?
No more checking. I swear to God, you just because I can't see you doesn't.
What? What?
I'm looking over my shoulder now.
Okay, whatever.
Jeez. Welcome back, everybody, to the Might Be Good podcast. My name is Rhett.
My name's Samantha.
And you know what, Samantha? Something's been haunting me. And no, we're not gonna go into spooky stories.
Okay,
It's just
we're gonna talk about spooky
no.
stories again.
I promised everyone that the Friday 13th episode was the last until Halloween because I was getting way too ahead of myself. I'm really excited about Halloween. I love the spooky stuff. And anyways, what's haunting me is that we skipped over a topic that we were supposed to talk about on the Friday 13th episode, which was we were going to talk about superstitions we had as a kid and compare it to superstitions we have now as adults. I had you give yourself I had you say a couple superstitions you had while you were young, and then we skipped straight to the ghost stories. So let's rewind all the way back to then. I want you to maybe give me a new superstition you had, one you haven't mentioned, because I don't want to redo everything at the same time. I want it to start from the beginning, so it's a good pace.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so shoot me one you had as a kid.
Let me talk about myself a little so that you could understand why this is very relevant for me in some way from me as a child up to now. So I'm what adults say a lazy person, but let me tell you, I'm not a lazy person. I just do things in my own time. Like, everyone else. We have our own time to do things that people ask us to.
Yeah.
Which makes us more not want to do it.
So like when mom says do the dishes, you like, if you don't do it, then you're lazy.
Yeah, but I would still do it, but not at that moment.
Yeah, I do the same thing. When mom tells me to do the dishes, I tell her like straight up, like, yo, these dishes are gonna get done today. I will do them, but I do not want to do them right now. Gets?
Yeah. So, when I was a child, my mom would ask me to sweep the floor, and I would say, yeah, I'll sweep the floor, but I would sweep it at nighttime now. She would ask me to sweep it at the afternoon, and then I would do it at nighttime. So that's like around 4 to 5 hours of me not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she would say this, that if you sweep the floor at nighttime, your what do you call this? Your fortune. Oh, your fortune.
You're sweeping your luck or fortune
Away. Yeah.
Away.
You're throwing it out the door or something like that.
And
because you're sweeping it at nighttime.
Yeah. So do you think that does that actually concern you, or do you think it's just your mom fucking with you so you did everything on time?
The thing is, in our culture, everyone says it.
Yeah, that's why superstition is a very cultural thing.
Yeah.
But I think it all just started with someone being pissed off that their kid wasn't sweeping on time.
Maybe.
So now this whole fucking country believes it.
Yeah, but I still sweep the floor at nighttime. And when
I do it all the time.
And when I see adults do it, I'm like,
it's hard to do.
Are you throwing away the fortune away?
Yeah, I want to say bullshit, but at the same time, I'm broke as fuck. So who knows? I can't dispute that rumor. You're not, but you haven't. When's the last time you sweeped? Come on.
I sweep the thingy.
What's the thingy?
When you sweep the whole floor.
Yeah, at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, bullshit. No, I sweep at night. It's real, guys. I have no money, so it must be real.
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's see.
Here's a superstition I had when I was young. I think anytime I was told a superstition, it was only here. I'm sorry I can't compare your superstitions with ones I heard in America. Because I don't know. I don't think not even my friends were that superstitious. But fuck.
Maybe because they follow what their parents say.
Yeah, and my parents are both very Filipino, much like yours. So a lot of the superstition I heard always involved something about respecting the dead or spirits, shit like that. But like anytime we attend funerals, I can't exactly do you know what I'm talking about? Like, when you go to a funeral and you leave, you have to do something.
Yeah, it's called pagpag.
Pug. And how can we translate to English? To my understanding, that means shake off or pat.
Yeah.
Like let's say when you're dusting the chair, you pug it. You're patting away the dust.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, there you go, American listeners. Let's explain. But I guess you pug or pat off when you leave a funeral gathering party. I think to stop spirits from following you out. Or can you help me with this hint?
So after you go to do you call it the funeral?
Yeah, funeral.
The funeral, you have to go somewhere else before you go home to pagpag, or what term did you use? To shake off.
Pat off.
To shake off the spirit away that might be following you. So let's say you're at the funeral, you'll go to McDo or
McDonald's.
Oh, you don't know McDo?
No, I don't think. No, we don't call it McDo. They think I think that's just different enough for Americans. Like, huh? McDo? What? Yeah.
So McDonald's or Taco Bell or whatever.
Fucking bougie, bro.
I still want to do Taco Bell.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go to Taco Bell just someday. Anyways.
Sorry. So yeah. So you have to go there first to shake off the spirit that might follow you from home, so that it doesn't stay at your home. So you're somehow making the spirit confused on where to go and where to stay, something like that.
Yeah. And the last time I heard this was actually recently. My uncle passed away. Rest in peace. He's a cool guy. So we were at his funeral, and as we're getting in the car, my mom's like, "Don't forget to pug." And me, I guess I'm an edgelord.
You know what I think?
What?
Maybe it's just the reason for adults to go out and eat before they go home.
Oh my god, that is, bro, conspiracy.
Whoa.
All this shaking off spirits, it's really just to go to McDonald's.
Yeah, maybe.
It's a good excuse. I mean, no, Filipinos, they love, oh my gosh, food trip, tada, Jollibee, any excuse to go out and eat. But anyways, we're in the car. We're about to leave my uncle's funeral, and my mom was saying, bug, shake off your clothes. And I was like, why? It's I love my uncle, man. It's chill. If he wants to come back to our place and hang out, so be it. We'll continue where we left off.
I mean, it's fine.
She didn't like it though. She thought I was being rude. I'm like, dude, me and this guy, we go way back.
Wow.
No,
Okay.
no, actually, it's fun. Actually, no lie, we met when I first got here, 2016. Yeah, but
3 years ago.
We're
Wow.
We're homies.
Wow.
In those, technically 1 year, he's been working hard. I haven't seen him since college started. But I think we bonded. Funny enough, I've only known him for a year, and I like him better than most of my family. Don't tell anybody. But yeah. So. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's my superstition. Again, I didn't hear much as a kid, so I'd like to go to any superstitions you have now. That's just, it's totally, you think it's dumb, irrational, but you fucking live by it.
Live by it.
You think, oh, like, this is stupid. This won't really happen, but it what do you call it? It plants this little bit of fear or doubt in you that you don't want to cross that line. So what is that line? What's that superstition you have today?
I can't quite think right now, but it feels like you have something right now. And
Well,
I want to hear it.
how could you tell?
How could you tell?
Yeah. Was that being too obvious?
No, yeah.
Okay.
Let's just say yeah.
I don't know the superstition by this fucking fear. Okay, I slip a lot, but I've never This is it. I'm gonna cross that line. This is the thou shalt never say this sentence, because this is my superstition, and this is the sentence that I don't want to say because I'm scared that I will jinx myself. But I have never fallen from slipping. Oh my god, I feel cursed now. I can feel the dark aura just like clinging onto me. There, I said it. I've never fallen from a slip. And there have been times where I would slip and I could almost kick myself in the face with my foot. It would be that intense of a slip. But I'll still be standing. I am fucking the survivor. So now I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna take a tumble. There, that is my biggest superstition, and I know, even now knowing, I was like, oh my god, I just cursed myself. But you gotta do it for the podcast, you know. How are they gonna know my intense superstition and fears if I don't say it? I think, can I say, we tried recording the other day, and I tried bringing this up. We totally scrapped it, by the way. Sam and I were just intensely tired. I was like, but
we were talking about we were making too many segues.
Yeah, we were both laying on our backs, the mic floating above us. We were so close to passing out. But we were worried that because we need this to get out by Monday our time. As we record, it's Sunday. I can say that, you know. Oh, the podcast is dated now because you guys gave it a date. No. Anyways.
We didn't tell you which Sunday.
Yeah, which Sunday. But you do know this comes out Monday. On time. It will. It depends on our internet. Our internet is so insane.
Bad. It's so bad.
Can we talk about that? Okay, the superstition stuff's done. Compared wise, my fears are more irrational and stupid. Then I just listen to my parents. That's the real comparison. Okay, when you're a kid, adult figures, you listen to them. Now, it's just whatever my fucking crazy mind will conjure up. Like, ooh, this is bad luck if I say it is. Yeah. So I want to talk about not the process, but the fucking internet.
It's so bad. Like,
oh my god.
For you guys, maybe, how do you compare Wi-Fi connection?
I can't even talk about Wi-Fi with my friends back in the US. We're throwing around numbers, they're throwing like double, triple digits, and I'm here getting like 1 to 2 megabyte speed.
Okay, what's like 300 when we play games? What do you call that?
What do you mean 300?
Oh, ping. There we go.
Ping?
Yeah.
See, I don't know shit about ping. All I know is it affects my video games.
Okay, let's say our ping is like...
Okay, no. More ping equals bad. Less ping equals good.
I know that. Okay, for you guys, maybe going 200 or 300 ping, that's like, oh my gosh, my Wi-Fi connection is going bad. For us, that's...
And for all the other Filipinos, I'm like... Fuck shit, yes, it's only 100.
That's so normal. We would be playing games if it's still 300.
Yes.
And that's normal for us.
But we're not talking about games. We're talking about how this affects the podcast. So here's a little behind the scenes. Okay, let's say if the podcast episode is around 1 hour. So we edit that, we run it through Premiere. And then you're in charge of. I edit, you export, upload, Sam.
No, I edit the video.
I edit the audio.
In there.
Thank you.
Let's be clear on that.
Okay. You edit video, I edit the audio. Export, upload, whoever's available at the time. Yeah, your computer is more newer than mine. Me. But when you export, let's say you export a 1 hour podcast, how big is the file?
An hour. It's around 3 to 4 gigs.
3 to 4 gigs for an hour. And what, on YouTube, it goes like mostly, 720p or full 1080? 1080. That's not too impressive because it's a still image and you're only listening to our disembodied voices.
Audio quality, we still need
Yes, I know.
Like that.
We have to make up in decent audio quality. And I don't think it's too bad. I've done worse. I haven't heard worse because I don't listen to. If I hear too much reverb, I just turn off whatever I'm listening to. But okay, so it's 3 to 4 gigs, and our upload speed is less than a megabyte. So we're in the kilobytes. We're talking 600 to 700 kilobytes.
Less than a
yeah.
Gigabyte.
No, so basically, for for every 1 gig, it takes us 2 hours.
2 to 3.
2.5. I don't think 3. 2 to 2.5
2
hours.
to 3. It depends on who's using the Wi-Fi.
Fuck, especially if my parents are over and my parents visit, all they do is just sit their asses in front of the TV and just hop onto my PS4 and watch Netflix. And that drains the fucking... But that's draining the download speed, not the upload. I don't think it'll affect the upload. So our upload speed is around 600 to 700 kilobytes. That's 2 hours per 1 gig. So we're talking 3 to 4 gigs. It can take us up to 8 hours just to upload an episode. So that's why, when we record the day before, we're like, fuck, this has to be we can record anytime as long as we're uploading before midnight.
Yes.
Because
because our
what time do we release Monday?
6 a.m.
6 a.m. on Mondays, and then 6 a.m. on Fridays.
Yes.
That's I think that's Sunday evening. I know South Carolina, because I talked to my brother. South Carolina, I think, is he in South Carolina? We're 12 hours difference. So I assume Middle America, 12 hours difference. So Middle America will be coming out 6 p.m. Sunday, and we're posting 6 a.m. Monday.
Yeah.
So that's when you should be expecting it, and that's the...
Sir, we're a bit worried right now.
Yeah, because our dumbasses waited until the night before to record, and we had to scrap the whole thing. But we might keep it. Every time we fuck up a podcast, we keep it. But that's their secret. They're in our secret files.
Yeah.
And one day we'd like to open a
Patreon.
Patreon. Maybe.
Wow, we're thinking way ahead here.
Yeah.
But I mean,
it was your idea.
Yeah.
Do the Patreon. So I'm thinking
not
if
the
we
Patreon, but to keep the podcast and
But you know what you exactly said? Let's keep it. For what? For the Patreon. Like, wow, say we're gonna do Patreon?
No, don't listen to him.
No.
Don't.
Listen, okay, no. that's very far into the future.
But someday.
Because so far we got like what? We've only got like 100 listens. Maybe. But yeah, it's gonna be a long time before that happens. If you're listening from the far future and we are successful, please tell me. I want to know if we're successful or not. But that'd be funny. I definitely want to go back. I'm gonna listen back to our first episodes and just be like, holy shit, look how broke we sound. Oh my god.
Yeah. So speaking of Wi-Fi there in the States, like, how was it there in the States?
Oh jeez. Alright, ask me something, anything. Internet? Okay,
sure,
to be honest,
start with internet.
The internet I had back home in Alaska, literally the same as here. We did not have the best. I think my parents were getting ripped off and we're not smart enough. They were like, oh, we get cable, telephone, and internet. Whatever, we'll take it. I don't watch cable. They love cable. They use the landline. But me, all I had was the internet. And it sucked. It sucked real bad. I could not... I'm a big Call of Duty boy. I'm a loser. But, because I play with my friends. I played with my friends. Let's say we're playing Call of Duty. If anyone refreshes their Facebook on their phone, I hit the hardest lag spike. You know what I'm talking about. When you're running, you cut a corner and then you zip, boom, teleport all the way back to the beginning. Like everything you did just did not process. And that was, it was a nightmare.
Can I tell something about mine?
Your internet?
No. When I was playing COD.
Oh, so...
So okay. I was alone in this...
And
alone here.
Yeah, at the place.
Yeah. And then you were out, you were drinking with friends. And then
suddenly... As I do.
Your mom was calling me on Messenger.
She was voice calling you, yeah.
Yeah. Video call on Messenger.
Video call, oh my
I think
God.
audio or video call. Whatever it is, it's still fucking Messenger.
Whatever takes up the most bandwidth.
So I was playing. I had like 2 kills. That was my first kill ever in that game.
You're proud.
I was in top 15.
Baby's first Call of Duty.
Yeah. So I play better when no one's here. I just play by myself.
No, you play better because no one's telling you how bad you're doing?
No, I feel like... Shut up.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, I'm better when no one's here.
Okay.
because I don't contradict myself, or I don't.
Second guess.
Yeah, I just go for it. Just like on my first kill, I just went for it because I know he was healing. Anyway.
Anyways.
What's this? Your mom was calling me, and I was in the top 10 in that game.
You're talking about the Battle Royale, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Battle Royale.
Yeah.
I was in the top 10, and I was about to kill this other person who was running. He was running. He did not see me because I was behind the rock, because I was at the almost edge of the circle. And your mom was calling me, and I went for him, and she called, and I was like, what am I gonna do? And then the call ended, and then I saw myself. I was in top 9, and I died.
No.
I died, guys. I could have killed that person.
You could have not taken that call.
I did not. That's the thing.
You could have just like, fuck, I'll call you back.
No. The thing is, I did not answer. She was just calling.
Oh, and it was making you lag. It just,
Yeah.
oh no, you should have put everything on airplane mode. I had to shut off all the Wi-Fi on all my devices if I'm gonna sit down and have a very serious game
so sad.
sesh.
That was my first kill. That game was my first kill. That was my first top 10 ever.
That was baby's first Battle Royale.
Yeah.
It feels bad, man, you know.
I know. It was so sad. I was crying when he got here. I was like, I almost won. I was like, top 9. I was like, I almost won. I mean, it was my first kill. It was a big step for me, you know.
Yeah.
So back to your,
you totally hijacked my state story.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was like, oh my gosh, memories.
Memories.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, so what do you want to know? What do you want to know about the U.S.? Or my life in the U.S.?
Yeah, like in general, like maybe
there is no high school.
Yeah.
You gotta be very specific about high school.
I don't know. Tell me something interesting.
A lot of. Okay. Interesting. Too many. Give me a specific topic.
Give me the first thing that comes into your mind.
A flood of memories.
Okay, what's the first thing?
My birthday?
Okay, sure. Your birthday.
Which one?
Wow. Which one do you want to talk about? Which one's the most interesting?
There was titties in my face. Watching porn with a girl. Staying up all night playing Minecraft with my homeboys. I pretty much sung all the stories, but if you want to, okay, I'll give maybe in depth to a couple. I think, okay, I'm only gonna name drop my closest friends, but I was having a birthday. There was, I think I know for a fact Max and Ox are there. They come to all my birthdays, and my closest homeboys, and I had 5 other of my classmates from high school over. So we're all there. It's pretty much a sausage fest besides one girl. And there was a knock at my door, and I guess a couple of my classmates came to crash the party.
Wow,
and
you're so popular.
No, I'm not. But they're chicks. I guess one of my classmates lived down the street from me. I had no idea. And she said, I heard it's your birthday, in the most bitchiest fucking tone ever. I heard it's your birthday. And I was like, yeah, it's my birthday. And she's like, well, you gonna let us in?
Wow.
I'm like, in my head, I was literally shaking. I was like, I'm gonna fucking strangle these. no, not that bad. But I was shook. I was like, bitch, really? So I let them in. I guess one of the fucking thirsty ass motherfucking dudes at my party invited these 2 bitches over. And guess what? Later in the story, joke's on him. Serves you right. But and later in the day, the party gets a little whacked. I had my sound system going, blasting some fucking trap, whatever it was in at that time. And one of the girls, mind you, this is high school, everyone was fucking sober. And that's why this story stands out to me the most, is how much it escalated with the least amount of drugs and alcohol involved. So we're a bunch of sober 14-year-olds And
oh, he was 14.
yes, I know, it was 10 years ago. Fuck me. Okay, yeah.
You're that old?
Shut up. Anyways, so one of the girls that came in uninvited, let's call her S. She grabs my hand and puts it down her shirt. Oh no! First she's like, "Hey, Rhett, you give me your hand." I was like, "What? You don't want to make you grab some titty, or something along the lines?" I cannot. This is not coming out verbatim, but it's exactly what happened. So I'm kind of adding voice to it. So she grabs my hand, puts it down her shirt. I'm like, oh, okay. There I am, little.
So did you squeeze it?
I was the biggest fucking. We were talking 14-year-old soy boy virgin Rhett.
So did you squeeze it?
She made me squeeze it with her hand. She put her hand over mine and squeezed it, and I'm like, cool, man. This is cool, right, guys? Everyone's there watching it. So all the guys in there were watching. The fucking thirsty asshole who invited them, he looked pissed. He looked like, fuck, why is that little fucking chink getting all the action? I invited this chink. What, huh? You got a problem? Anyways, I know that look. And I agree with him. Why me? Why did I get, all this attention? So, and then she jumps onto me and starts dry humping me. And I just had tunnel vision. The whole time I was like, sweet, yeah. But in hindsight, I'm thinking, all my poor friends had to sit there and watch that. This S is just going crazy on my lap.
Did they leave the room or did they stay?
No, they all awkwardly just sat up against the wall and watched. And I was on the bed with S, and she's dry humping me. And she's getting a little too into it. She pushes me off the bed, and I slam my head into the wall. It goes, boom, or something, glass or something. And then my dad's like, I don't know if my dad or my mom, they're like, you good in there? I'm like, yeah, we're good.
So he did not enter the room?
No.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was it. The girls were really nice to me in high school. I was really heavy. I was a heavy Asian kid. I don't think I was a token though. There was far more Asian kids than me there. Not many, but I guess they were the token of their own group. This is Alaska. It's not as culturally racist, but it ain't that diverse either. I've only ran into real racism once, and it scared the shit out of me.
What happened?
Okay, I'm done with that last story, so I can go into this story. So I've never experienced any racism except once, and I knew it was real because it literally, I feared for my fucking life. So we were back when I was in a band. We were performing in Anchorage. It's probably the only nicest city there. I can't figure out how to explain Anchorage to you without it sounding really boring.
Makati?
No. Anyways, so we played my Alaska friends. They'll know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure anyone in the U.S. will kind of know what Anchorage is. But we just finished our set at this, I think, Battle of the Bands, and we walk out to the driveway, and our singer. Okay, context. Everyone in the band, we were not white except our singer. I was, I'm the Asian there, and the drummer and the guitarist, they're brothers, and they are, fuck, I don't want to get this wrong. Albanian? Oh, I'm so sorry it's been so long. I haven't talked to them in years, and actually, my drummer, I plan on having him on the podcast soon, hopefully really soon, because I want to talk to you. Well, I want to talk to him I want to reminisce about our times as a band, everything, and maybe our life now. He's a father now, and if I'm like, holy shit, that's when you realize what age you're at. I'm not that old. Don't crucify me.
Yeah,
But
and he's still in school, so
my fucking uncle went to school because he had free college from his Air Force days. So he went to school at 40. I'm good.
I mean,
Let me finish the story.
sure.
Drummer, guitarist, two cool dudes. My homies in high school. They're Albanian. I fucking hope I got that right. Albanian. I'm scared to post this now, but whatever. He can correct me. But yeah, we were all a mixed pot except for our singer. Is very average American white. So these fucking rednecks. I don't know why they're doing. I don't know why. I don't want to say. I said why. I don't know what they were doing at a metal battle of the bands. But they come up to us as we're loading our gear into our vocalist's truck. They said those two dudes in fucking flannels, Levi 501s and boots, fucking cowboy boots. They go up to my singer and say, "What are you doing wasting your time with these, I don't know what word they used, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't nice. With these blanks, insert racism here." And then my singer, the vocalist like, "Huh?" Or either he was confused or he said, "Not cool, man." I don't know if he defended us or not, but I need my drummer here to explain, because I don't know if we got into a verbal, I don't know if it escalated, but I don't remember saying anything, and I was just silently loading shit into the truck,
because to just leave.
Yeah, there was two of them, and I'm pretty sure they're like 6 foot tall, and our vocalist was the only one tall and white. Please protect us,
Yeah.
That was it. I felt, holy shit. What if they have guns? Like I felt fear. But if this happened now in 2019, I'd think, oh, they're just edgy kids trolling us. But then I knew this could go wrong really quick if we do the wrong thing. So we just ignored them. And they're like, I was fuck. I really do hope. I hope drummer boy remembers exactly what happened. But it was surreal. I was like, holy shit, that just happened.
So
I didn't think, because I was a small town Alaska where like racism's real. What? I thought it's just people being edgelords, But
so did you tell your parents or no?
Fuck, I don't know. I think I told my dad, and he must have been like something along the lines like, oh, they're just dumbasses. But fuck, yeah, that scared me. No spooky stuff, Sam.
It's not spooky.
Okay.
It's some real things out there.
Yeah, it was a little too fucking real. And it still fits in. I didn't go off topic, gentlemen and ladies. That was still during high school. Thank you. Read my fucking mind. That's still during high school. What else about high school? So I didn't play any sports. I did take music classes. I played guitar. I was in a band. So I was.
Tommy just growled.
That was yours?
Yeah.
I thought that was mine. Do you think the mic picked that up? Your stomach?
No, I think it was too quiet. I'm sorry.
Jeez. What the fuck, is that me? Okay, so I didn't play sports. Played music. I was fat. I was Asian.
You got long hair.
I had long emo hair. And I think at the same time, I knew I had to be funny. Because when you're fat, you play music, not really, even up to this day, I don't feel like a lot of people really care too much about my music. Very small percentage. Really close friends. My close friends and my parents are the ones that really care about the music I make. But back then, especially everyone else, they don't really care. You play guitar. Unless you fucking played Iris by Goo Goo Dolls. Or anything else that was fucking, what those fuck boys with acoustic guitars play. You know what I'm talking about. Anytime a kid at college brings an acoustic guitar, you know exactly what's about to go down. Anyway, so yeah, I knew I had to be funny. And I guess I was. I'm not bragging. This is even, I still don't even believe it, but more people have more fond memories of me in high school than I have memories of their names.
Wow. Wow.
No, 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 no. Not this humble shit, okay? I knew I was funny because I was trying my hardest. I was trying my hardest in high school to impress everyone. That's why I'm aware of this. That's not being narcissistic. I knew what I was doing consciously, and I would learn from every day. Sometimes I'd be a little bit more exaggerated. I would exaggerate that side of myself even more. Sometimes, most of the times, it'd be super cringy, and literally the same night I couldn't sleep because I just kept thinking, man, you were really cringy today, Rhett.
Because you were
I was trying.
tracks.
Oh no, I was trying really hard to stay the center of attention because that's all I had going for me. I had my close friends. I don't have to worry about that with them. But with everyone else, because we came, me and most of my dear close friends, we came from the same middle school, and it's very small. We were the same, 20 students from kindergarten all the way until the 8th grade. So we were almost sheltered, and we were spoiled. We were spoiled knowing that we didn't have to, we could just be ourselves around the same people every day. But then when you're around way more people, we're talking different 20 people for 6 different classes every day, you lose your identity. You lose it. You don't know whether to be yourself or not because you're around strangers. So you gauge how they act, and you alter yourself to kind of, at least for me, I'm not speaking for anyone. I'm speaking completely from my side. If I want to make these people my friend, then I almost have to cater myself to them. And that's why all of my friends in high school were all in different social cliques. You had the finger blasting football players.
Why'd you call them that?
They did a lot of weird shit.
Which is
finger blast each other.
I don't get it.
You know what finger blasting is?
No.
We're talking at least 2 knuckles deep in each other's assholes.
Why? Is that like a initiation thing?
I feel like it's an alpha thing with some very homosexual undertones.
So did your
brother? Did I get a finger in the butt? My brother?
Yeah.
He did play football, huh?
Yeah.
I'll have to have him on the podcast and ask him. Hey little bro, did you get fingered a bunch in high school? And I heard I remembered you played football. No, but yeah, there's no, I know them. That's, I think, too, when you're so comfortable with your heterosexuality that fingering each other in the asshole does not faze you one bit. So I think that's it. It wasn't a weird, like those edgy teen drama shows where like, oh, he must be abused or they must be gay. It's like, no, I think they're just that comfortable with their straightness that they just fingered each other in the asshole for a sign of dominance. Or no, because they thought it was funny. Okay. I feel like every high school has the finger blasters. Anyways, so I had them. Some weightlifters. I call them weightlifters because they're like the finger blasters, but they didn't really do the finger blasting stuff. They're just the football players that wasn't into that. So they just weightlifted and they're just, the jocks. The jocks. Some music kids. The fucking, I don't know what else to call them besides Abercrombie jeans. Loafers. Well-dressed. The well-dressed people. Preps, sure, but not really. It's just they can afford nice shit. They had the, good, decent cars. But, yeah, so I got along with everyone. And with each group, they had their own Rhett. So, and it gets confrontational because a lot of the people I hang out with don't like a lot of the people I hang out with. That's how vast my friends list was. Is I had so many that even some of them hated each other. But that's there. Because I was in the full spectrum of my spectrum of friends. There we go. It was large. So I got along with everyone. everyone remembers me, I think. Even to this day, Max would tell me that a lot of our old friends in Alaska would say, "Hey, how's Rhett doing?" and all this. And then Max would tell me some of this, and he'd be like, "Yeah, so and so say, how you doing? They miss you." I'm like, "Wait, who's so and so?" Like, I don't remember. What,
Well,
who?
we got here, Mr. Popular.
No. I meet a lot of people at parties, and even here, I had the same issue. For some goddamn reason, every time I meet someone, I'm drunk. And so I'll see them the next day, and they'll always be, "Hey, how's it going, man?" And I say, "Yeah, it's good." But I'm like, and thinking, who the fuck is this person again? So it's not me being a snob. It's just I have the worst luck of meeting people because I can't do it when I'm sober. People always have to introduce themselves to me when I'm like at the peak of my drunk, and it pisses me off. It's like, damn, now I have to remember this person, or I'll feel bad. So there's that. That's my fucking Rhett high school survival guide to being mediocre. I wouldn't say popular, but popular, but whoa, you're so supportive. Thank you, but I don't need that right now.
I'm sorry. Okay.
So yeah, that was a little bit of high school. I don't want to tell all my stories. It'll naturally come out. I'm not going to force all my fucking high school memories out right now. But I like to talk about them when the situation seems really relevant. Like, speaking of this, something like that happened when I was at school, it'll come in more natural.
Forced.
Yeah, but so I gave a pretty, not brief, but a very descriptive part of how I saw high school. How I saw it through. Honestly, I'm surprised I fucking survived high school. That's why I'm so glad I don't listen to a lot of the music. Like, I'm glad I didn't listen to fucking a lot of the emo shit. If I listened to back then, I probably would have cut my wrist or shit. Not because I was that depressed, but like, I was really impressionable. So if they wanted edgy, I'll give them edgy.
Because you're that kind of person.
I was very impressionable. I will be whatever you want me to be. And that's how it is. But now I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I feel bad though, because I treat a lot of my friends here like shit. But I exaggerate myself a little, so when I simmer down, they're comfortable. And it helps me differentiate whether I like the person or not. If I'll be a little bit more exaggerated myself. If they're cool with it, I'm cool with it. If they're not, then maybe they're just not the person I'd want to be around anyways. That sounds really narcissistic and kind of jerkish, but it really does.
I mean,
it really does help me out. And I've never hung out with anybody that I'm not comfortable with. And all the friends I have here are great. They're good people. I like them, and that's good enough for me. Yeah. I want to hear about your high school.
Maybe.
Don't get too deep. Just give me what I told you. Give me what was your mentality of it. Can you how self-aware were you in high school?
Okay, so I lived in the province where it's like really very too Filipino.
Yeah, so you were in a small town girl.
Not really a small
Living
town.
in the no.
But you kind of be trapped in this little bubble.
No, trust me, I'm from a small town too. I was in a middle school with the same.
Small town. We all of my classmates live in a different town.
Yeah.
Same as me. I don't live in the same town as my high school.
All small towns are the same. If you don't leave, you'll never leave. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
If you graduate high school and you decide not just to go to college, you stay there, you'll be working in a fucking bakery shop or auto shop there for the rest of your life, or be a cab driver.
If you don't go to college.
Yeah. You're gonna be.
Or if you drop yourself in high school.
You'll be selling soda to the kids where you bought your soda as a kid. Shit like that. It'll be a fucking relic.
Okay.
So tell me, how was your high school?
It was too toxic there. That's it.
I can believe that.
It was too toxic. For me going to Manila was the best thing ever. Being an independent person, being someone who doesn't listen to others about some specific stuff, and just listen to what you know is right or what do you think is more applicable. So yeah, it was too toxic there, and I saw myself grow more here than there.
Was the idea of going to college on your own, was the independence that get you excited or scare you, or was it in between?
Honestly, it was so fun leaving. It's like
You were so happy. You were
I
like,
was like, oh my gosh, no parents, no anyone's gonna make me go sweep the floor. I was like, yeah, I'm living the dream. And
if I'm sweeping the floor, I'm sweeping my floor.
Yeah, something like that.
Jeez.
So it was fun.
I'm glad. I'm glad you're excited about getting out of the house.
And you could what do you call this? You could thingy. What's the term? You could differentiate your thoughts from others. There's, let's say
you had the freedom of what, having your own consciousness.
Yeah, something like that, without anyone telling you anything.
You felt more you than being someone else.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I was trying to impress everyone there. At the same time, no. I mean, you feel like you're not impressing anyone, but in reality, I think you were. Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there was too many beefs back then.
Yeah, what do you mean? Like, there was a lot of fights, just toxic shit.
It was too toxic for me, and I'm like, it was draining.
No, I think I didn't really experience too many toxic people in high school. I made dumb decisions. I've hung out with dumb people, but not dumb. And they were, I can't put this into words. They were good. They're just dumb. They weren't hurting anyone, but I
don't get me wrong. Not everyone is toxic. I have some really good friends there. Yeah, and it's high school. Everyone grows up. If they stay high school, their attitude as a high school person, that's on them now. And you just, good luck to them, I guess.
Yeah, I had my close friends, friends to this day, but there were a lot of people that after you leave high school, you lose a good 90% for people. They're gone. They're out of your life now.
Obviously, do you know how many we were in 1 year?
How many?
There's like 2,000 to 3K.
Yeah.
That's a lot of students.
Yeah.
Per year.
Out of everyone I knew in high school, after high school, I've only really seen maybe 10 or 20 of them, and now it's down to just 5, maybe less than 10. But
I still see some of them.
I'd love to have. I want to have most of my high school friends on this podcast, because I want to hear their take on it, and I want to, talk about some memories we might have shared. But I feel like it's a cool way to reconnect. But I don't know. I'm really looking forward to having guests on the show.
Yeah, it feels like we would see more of it, not just our own perceptive.
Yeah.
Perception.
Like, I saw high school this way.
Perceptive.
Yeah, this is how I saw high school. I want to see how you saw it, because we went to the same high school, like that.
It would be more interesting to know what other people think.
And I don't talk about high school much. I haven't talked about it here much. They asked, how's high school? I said, yeah, it's great. The only time we cancel school is when the ice fucking roads froze. Over here, if they have a little fucking rain, they'll close it.
Yeah, because you have to.
Yeah, I know. It started to make sense, because if some parts of Manila gets flooded, if 20 students can't come to school, that's not fair. So they have to just close it for all. especially when I don't know for God reasons why your absences matter. I think that's bullshit. You should be graded on your work
don't know
input.
why that's 30% of
Yeah.
our grades.
Yeah, your attendance. That's bullshit. Fuck. Yeah.
I mean, I know you're teaching us how to be on time, but you're really not.
On time, it's that's what the OJT and internships are for. College, it's like high school part 2. Get drunk, pass your classes, and just keep at that. Make a lot of connections. But people are in a rush to have their lives fucking suck. So the teachers want you to experience how much life sucks after college. It doesn't suck in college. Why make it? I don't know. It's
because they're preparing us for the future.
Yeah, you can't take sick days when you're working. Like, fine, I'll take my chances out. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I don't have to deal with a balding asshole either. Maybe. We're in the arts. We're in the arts. I've had some bad professors. I'm not gonna.
I got one.
Dude, I had
too many actually.
Fuck it. I'm gonna tell the story. Okay, this is college, first year. It was in one of my math minor classes. I had a professor who gave me so much shit, and he would degrade me because of my accent.
Well, I'm sorry.
No. Because I kind of get his point. There's a bunch of rich, spoiled asshole kids here who fake this weird ass fucking. They don't
fake it. That's how they grew up. Stop.
They talk weird. So he thinks I can see he probably thinks I'm some rich asshole politician's kid who just really wants to impress people with how good his English is. So every time I'd be like, "Hey, he would ask me, "Hey, can you answer this?" Yeah, it's he. He'd be like, "Yeah, it's too." Like really poorly impersonating me, but it was really a crude impersonation, and he for some reason all the jokers, the kids who had to blurt out, I guess, funny shit, and the class clowns, he favored them more. So there I was trying to do, because I'm not good at math, so I'm there to fucking learn. I was serious. And I failed. Because he never answered any of my questions. Every time I asked...
told the guidance counselors.
I've complained so many times about even other stuff, but they don't care. Who would they rather keep? Some fucking kid or a teacher that's been working with them for so long? It's like this is a terrible. This is a terrible comparison, and I do not mean it, but there's no other way. Just like the pedophiles or the predators in Hollywood, it's not that it's like, fuck. That's a terrible comparison. But who am I to say that this teacher isn't capable of working at that school anymore? It's not like I kept my mouth shut. I was very vocal about it, but the higher ups aren't gonna fire this fucking teacher because he talks shit to me.
No, they would.
Because they don't understand racism here.
No, they would.
No, he doesn't know it, but I was pissed.
Did you tell?
My academic advisor.
Yeah, who else?
And
Eugene.
Who am I gonna fucking tell? The dean?
Yeah.
Oh, our dean's a woman, huh? It wasn't back then. It wasn't back then.
Are you still in music prod? Is this during music prod?
No, this was on Shrim.
Oh.
And in Shrim, in Shrim, you have to deal with a bunch of assholes. All of their heads are assholes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Because our dean is nice.
Okay, and this might help add context. So my prof, the one that gave me shit, was being super racist. He is a homosexual. So I feel like no matter what, I would lose. Because of the social climate. I can't go. Imagine how crazy in 2019 for a straight man to say this homosexual teacher is being racist towards me.
You know what? I would have told him that I'm paying for you to be here.
Right. I did. I said I'm not paying this asshole to make fun of my accent and not answer my question. So every time I asked a question, it's like, "Sir, how do I solve this?" He was like, "Oh, this is easy. You took this in high school." And I told him, I was like, I graduated high school like 6 years ago. These kids next to me already, these fucking class clowns, they had algebra literally right before they came here. I haven't had it in years. And he would give me the most sassiest fucking gay look ever. Like, you know, the gay sassy look. And that pissed me off. Because he looked like he was fed up. And that made me feel fed up. That he had the nerve to be fed up by me.
I would be vocal about what
I can't win. It was...
I would have brought my
It was, okay, it was 2016.
Yeah.
I'm a straight male.
No one cares.
No, the fucking, it's, I don't want to get political, but it's, in that day, even up to this day, I cannot complain about a gay man making fun of me. It won't work. Who's gonna listen?
Okay, because you told the wrong people.
They were all shrimp, and they're corporate assholes.
Yeah, he told the wrong people.
Fuck, and now that I cleared the air that, yeah, he was a gay man, he liked the class clowns because, I'm not gonna lie, they were handsome.
Yeah, you
so
told the
he
wrong people.
favored the funny, handsome Ryan Reynolds of the class.
Did you attend every day?
I did. I never missed a single day.
Okay, listen.
One day.
Okay, listen.
Yeah.
We talked about being 30% for the attendance. That itself could help you pass. You should have passed. You could have complained. I would have complained. I would fucking kick his
He's
ass.
such a bastard, straight or not. He's a bastard.
Oh, you know what? You know what? Because we weren't dating yet. That's why you didn't know what to do.
No, I was very vocal.
Yeah,
but at
you
the same time,
weren't
I had
vocal
to be careful because I could be walking on eggshells. I don't want to be labeled as a ignorant, bigot, homosexual hater because of this fucking bastard would not fucking do his job for me or anyone. And there was also another kid. He was from San Francisco. We were made fun of because of the way we talked.
Why? Because they don't have your accent?
Yeah, he would be like, how do you do this? He'd be like, I'd ask a question, and then he would he'd repeat what I say in this stupid fucking accent. And then he would just continue with the lesson. And then I'll ask him this, like, I said, I said, I need help. And he says, you graduate high school. I was like, yes, you know this. I was like, that was fucking 6 years ago. I didn't say it like that, but I said I graduated 6 years ago. I don't know any of this fucking stuff anymore. I was livid. I was pissed. Oh. My God.
It's fine.
I love everyone. Okay, gay, straight, black, albino. You can have blue skin. I don't give a shit. But that guy is whatever. That person. Let's keep it gender neutral. That person's a fucking bastard. He's a bastard. That's a very fair thing. That's very gender neutral, right? Can I say bastard?
Yes.
He's a fucking
I had a
bastard.
like that.
Yes.
Yeah, because he thinks of him. Because he thinks he's so high.
And the thing is, though, I love everyone. I love gay people. I don't give a shit. But why do I always have the worst luck with having gay sassy teachers? They're really sassy. They're basically.
Did you bring down his star?
I gave him a fucking 0, and I know he knew. Mm-hmm. He got even more sassier. And I'm like, you had it coming, you fucking bastard.
You know what? That makes their
It ruins,
salary.
It really affects their salary. And I know it. I wanted my fucking money back. So that's the only way I can get it. If I can lower his salary, I'm good. I fucking
Okay,
did.
to who? Your advisor?
The advisor, and I wrote a letter to the dean, and I got nothing back in return.
Okay, because you gave it to them. Who did you give it to?
Fucking the receptionist. I don't know.
Okay, no, you
but
should
I
have
feel
told
like
them that you're gonna give it to him personally.
But you know how that school is. Okay, is this okay to talk about? No, okay. There was some, I'll make this very vague. Some very inappropriate misconduct that happened, that was done by a teacher, and it's been swept under the rug.
No, he got kicked.
He got kicked.
He got kicked.
Yeah, but after how many years?
2.
Yeah. 2?
2.
That's too many. That's too many victims. Either way, they don't handle it good enough.
Because you're giving it to the
They probably kicked him. He's probably still got a pension from this school. He's probably still getting returned.
No, you're kicked.
Anyways, he needs to burn in hell. The fucking predator. But the bastard math teacher, I don't care. He can work. I never want to see him again. I love gay people. He gives them a bad name. But I'm not going to let him skew my vision on the rest. Because he is a fucking bastard. That poor... Anyways.
He's so mad.
Yeah. Because that was...
Honestly, I'm telling you.
My first year...
to the wrong person.
My first year here was the hardest I've ever tried it in school. And to fail my first class by the hands of that bastard, I never failed the class.
Okay, did you complain after not passing?
I complained to so many profs. So, a bunch of profs.
Did you complain?
No, because...
See?
No, listen.
No.
I don't want to confront with this smug. I know he's
okay,
gonna...
I don't care. If you want your money back, you're complaining until the very end. You don't stop halfway.
No, listen, you have to understand where my parents come from, too. They see a fail as a fail. Any excuse... I don't give a shit that you don't care, because I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about my parents. A fail is a fail to them. Fuck you, we never met. Don't say anything yet. We never met yet. But to them, the ones that are putting me through this school, they don't give a shit how nasty a teacher can be. A fail is a fail. Yeah. We have Asian parents.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I know.
I know you don't give a fuck. I know. But I don't give a fuck.
I do if it's... I mean, it's their money.
You were a goddamn scholar.
If I
oh my god,
I
yeah.
would fucking...
Yeah, you graduated on a full scholarship pretty much, huh?
Yeah, but I failed
You smart ass. You smart ass, you.
I failed once.
Yeah, to a terrible shitty teacher, huh?
Sure.
Yeah. God, there's always that one fucking prof. There was another. He was a science teacher.
No more.
He would no.
Okay,
listen, no, they'll be quick. This will be quick. Come on, I'm heated. Let me. Okay. He wasn't bad. My only issue with him is he would bring his attitude from home to work.
Okay, no.
When something happened between him and whatever boyfriend he had at the time, if they fought, yeah, he was also gay. I don't know, what are the odds? Just my luck. But
they're so sensitive.
Let's say, not they. Those two specifically.
We're talking about the prof, sorry.
He was very sensitive. He was gay, not trans. Don't correct me. Anyways, but yeah, he was very sensitive. So when him and I don't know whatever the fucking boyfriend he had at home, they got an argument, he would come into school and be such a sour puss, and he would take it out on all of us. And I learned from my last time. I just stopped going to that class because I know that I probably would shout at him, and then I would be known at school as the guy who screamed at the gay teacher and being pissed at him. so I just left. I stopped going to that class. I said, I'll try my luck next time. I'll get a different prof. Now I'm in it with
It's so sad that you cannot pick your prof.
I know.
You know what? Sad. Our batch, we were so lucky because we got a connection somehow.
Yeah.
To the higher ups, so that if a prof goes, is being a dick or something, or he's very toxic and it feels like he's not professional anymore, we would tell, and he would be called for it.
I just hate it when teachers do anything else, but oh my god,
I don't know why they feel like they're higher
when their problems should become other people's. It's like,
the thing is, they're profs. They should be professional.
I'm nice to profs. See, I'm nice. I'm not that.
Yeah, there's so many nice profs.
Compared to high school, I'm not that edgy joker, class clown asshole I was in high school. I show the teachers here respect, and when I get disrespected like that, I get angry. But not saying I deserve respect, but I definitely didn't need to take that shit.
So this is where this saying comes, like, I treat you based on how you treat me.
You better fucking treat me. I'll be honest with you, it's gonna hurt a little, but I expect the same. I don't care. That's
honestly, they shouldn't be dicks. We're paying them.
I know, fuck.
I paid
and
my
it annoyed me
term,
every
though.
time.
I paid my last
Every
term.
time I asked, it was like, hey, how do you solve for C? And you solve for C. I'm like, oh my god. I just want to punch your glasses off. Yeah, I didn't think this would be a ranting episode.
Math, algebra. Wait.
Yeah, I remember his name.
Does he
He wears glasses.
yeah.
He talks like this. It's really nasally.
Is he dark skinned?
No.
He's not Moreno?
Yo, let's not dox the
No,
guy, okay?
Moreno.
Let's stop talking about him.
No,
he's not.
Okay.
He's not. We're not gonna dox the guy. Stop.
I'm just asking. I just
Listen.
said Moreno.
After the episode, I can tell you exactly his name, what he looks like, his fucking face. I'll describe how ugly it is.
Do you know his name?
Yeah, I know his name.
Okay.
You
let me
think
see
I don't
if we
remember?
had the same profile.
Remember that bastard's name? Ooh. Anyways, I hate him. God, let's just. All right. We're an hour in. Let's go into the hypothetical. I need a. don't wanna make this an angry hypothetical or funny one. Okay. Hypothetical or quest? What do you want, Sam? You want a hypothetical or quest? Did you raise your hand? Were you sleeping?
Hypo.
Huh?
Hypo.
Gosh, a hypothetical. Okay. Would this is tough. I hate doing these on the spot, but I did.
Well,
I said these conditions for myself. Okay. All right. Let's. Well. Okay. Yeah, I'll ask you this. If it's too far, you can
say no.
Yeah. Okay. You're hanging out on a helicopter. You're above a volcano. For you guys, for some reason, okay, you're on a trip with your mom and dad. Okay.
Cool.
You're going around Hawaii. Your helicopter flies over an active volcano. A gust from the volcano. Tips the helicopter. Your mom and dad, for some reason, aren't wearing seatbelts. They cry. Tumble out of the helicopter. They grab onto that little fucking ski leg thingy that hangs out that. You can only pull one of them up.
I'll pull myself up.
No. You kick the pilot out, and then you just take the helicopter away.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Skirt.
Yeah. Okay.
Skirt away from here.
So you kicked the helicopter driver, right? You took over the helicopter, right? You even know how to fly this thing?
No. I'll crash to the ocean.
Crash the ocean? No. So you're maintaining. You're doing a good job. You're maintaining it in the sky. But then,
I thought it was just hypothetical. This is a quest.
We're not a quest now, okay? Then you hear thump, thump. Your mom and dad climb back in the helicopter.
Okay.
They're pissed. They're livid.
Okay. They did not see me make a decision.
They saw you kick the helicopter driver out and take over the wheel.
Okay.
What do you think they're thinking?
That I kicked the pilot away and not them.
Oh, she's gonna save us. She's gonna bring us down low. You see them. They're trying to climb their way in. What do? You're driving the helicopter.
Well, I cannot drive the helicopter.
Yeah. So they are. They come. They look angry.
Okay.
Your mom grabs you from behind. She starts strangling you while you're driving the helicopter.
Then I'll say to her, "Do you want to be alive right now or not? Because we're gonna crash if you keep doing this."
She lets go. She goes. They hiss at you. they cower. Yeah, they cower back. Take us down. So something clicks in your head. These are my parents. These are evil snake people. What do you do? Because they're hissing you. Take us down.
Okay, I'll bring them down. Gosh, say it nicely.
You're gonna unleash these snake people into the rest of the population?
Yeah, sure. What?
Why? You could have just took the helicopter. You could have. All helicopters come in parachutes. I would have just nosedive the helicopter in the volcano.
Then where am I gonna fucking jump, bro?
Outside of the volcano.
Really?
You got a parachute. Really? You can wing it. You can wing it down.
Okay.
Good job. You just saved the world from those two multiplying more snake people. Into what are the odds? What are the odds they look just like your parents? That's weird.
That's so weird. Yeah, I did not notice it. Yeah. And just leave them behind. I don't know why they're still climbing.
Yeah. It's almost like you knew they're snake people. That's why you just left them there to die.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, this concludes the Might Be Good podcast episode
4.
episode 4.
Yeah.
If you like what you heard, then maybe considering subscribing and ringing the bell right next to the subscribe button.
So that if you somehow missed all of my spamming on social media or from Sam, then at least you can be alerted by Mr. Google himself. Or Mrs. You can be alerted by Google. I mean,
Or YouTube.
YouTube. Well,
They're
their
still
partnership.
under
Yeah. YouTube, his or herself, whatever gender you prefer, will personally notify you when we make an upload.
Our Spotify link is down below, and my vlog channel and my Instagram accounts down
Yes.
there too.
And below, under my name, you'll find my music pages on Facebook and my YouTube channel, which just has my music on it. So you can follow me in either one of those. And thank you again for listening. My name is Rhett.
And my name is Samantha.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you guys.